Greetings, YouTube. I have a very important question for you all. Do your blueprints suck? The answer is obviously yes. Everybody's blueprint sucks. Mine definitely sucks. Yours sucks. This guy's definitely sucks. If only there was a way to tell you exactly why they sucked and how to fix them. So naturally, being the gracious man that I am. But first, I need to preface my ego is extremely fragile and I just crumple under any form of criticism. So be nice to me. Thank you. So moving on to the actual plugin, I'm calling it Blueprint Health Analyzer. Essentially what it does is that it scans all of the blueprints in your entire project, finds mostly every problem, tells you why it's a problem, and then it tells you how to fix it. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? No, it was not. It took me months, but that's besides the point. Moving on to the demo. So here I got my project loaded up, and we have this handy dandy button at the top. We'll click on that, drag my window in. Here we go. And we have our Blueprint Health Analyzer dashboard. So we're going to go ahead and click on the Run Scan button. Here it's looking through all our assets and blueprints. And give it a couple seconds, and here we go. Yeah. So you can see that we have a letter score at the top, along with the assets that it went through, the issues, and the critical issues that it's found. You can see that I got a B grade, which is pretty good because I'm a blueprint god. Anyways, you'll see all of the top critical issues going ranked by order from top to bottom. So as we go down, we'll get to more warnings. So if you're not a blueprint god like me, you're not going to be able to fix all these issues all at once. So we got all these filters up here to help you out. So this is the severity filter. You can filter by critical, warning, suggestions, whatever you really want there. You got the categories, so your blueprints, your materials, your assets like skeletal meshes and static meshes, Niagara systems, and rendering settings. You got your assets type here, so these are kind of like the subtypes here. So if you just want animation blueprints, like the material instances, et cetera, just so you can really pin down issues. You can also filter by rule. So this is just the rules that the dashboard is enforcing against. So let's say, oh, we don't want any references. So here we can look at all the hard references issues or material instance issues or the render setting issues, just so you can really hammer stuff down. So we also have this export dropdown up here where you can export the health report out as a JSON, CSV, or Markdown just for quality assurance purposes. And I'll cover it later, but we also support continuous integration with commandlets and other features. Now I have switched the project to demonstrate this other part, but we can clearly see like this is rated as C grade, and now we have doubled the assets and issues, and it still works just as well. However, moving on, we don't want this analyzer to just tell you all the issues that have been surfacing up. We actually want to tell you how you can fix them. So that's the purpose of this right-hand column here. So here you can see the evidence on why this issue was flagged and the recommended action, which is pretty useful. But not only that, you can now open up the blueprint and the report will now be applied to your blueprint directly. And here you can see the recommend action again, you can see the evidence that supports it, and you can actually cycle through and find all of the issues directly. So this is super useful. So now, if I can demo here, we have a thing like an event tick, which are generally not optimal. So if I have my timer event here, I can just connect these bad boy up at a time. So for the example, throw this right here, delete this tick, and now if we rescan, we can see that this critical issue has gone away. We can continue to do that. We like this get all actors or class. Those aren't exactly efficient. And so let's just delete that and use this player pawn instead. Save that and rescan again. We can see the warning's gone down again. And yeah, and you can add a soft reference if you like instead of a cast node, but you can kind of generally see the workflow that we're going for here. Now look, I know what you might be thinking. Does the day-to-day person really need to be tracking every event tick, every slightly unoptimized cache chain, every over-budget texture asset? And honestly, no. But this tool is built for larger productions where those patterns add up really fast across the blueprints and the project as a whole. Um, Technical debt is a real thing. And at that scale, it's not just about one messy asset. It's about frame rates, it's about hardware budgets, it's about maintainability, it's about catching systematic issues before they become super expensive. And I know this plugin's missing features. You still have to fix stuff yourself like an animal. Um, and you've probably seen bugs just in the demo because at the end of the day, I'm just one person and I don't have all the experience in the world. And I definitely don't have a million blueprint heavy projects to test on, but I'm doing my best, which brings me to this ask. If you have any blueprint heavy UE5 projects and you're interested in trying this thing out, I'm looking for beta testers right now. All I ask is that you fill out a quick survey and give me honest feedback so I can make this thing actually good before I release it. There should be an email in the description. And finally, 3D is hard, way harder than it should be. So that's why I'm building immersalab, a place where experts can help each other build and release their 3D ideas while also creating tools and experiences that lower the barrier to entry for everyone else. We've got a couple cool projects in the works already. More on that soon. For now, shoot me an email. Go try that plugin out. Tell me what's broken before everyone else finds out. If you're interested in immersalab, you can bug me there too as well. See you on the next one, guys.